What's up, everybody? It's your girl M, and I'm checking in on behalf of the Jet Lag Africa team. Just wanting to say what's up. It's been a while since you guys have probably seen our faces, heard from us. So we thought, let's give you guys some updates because we've had a very exciting and busy year. And I want to let you guys know not only what we've been doing, but also what's coming up next because there's a lot going on. So if you are keeping up with us on our social media, our Instagram and our YouTube, you will have seen that we took 3 trips so far this year. And to kick off the year in January was our first trip. That was to Cape Town, South Africa. And that's where we paired up our singles. We had singles from North America coming to South Africa to be paired with people from the continent, and they got to exchange cultures and learn from each other. And we called it My African Work Bay, and you'll definitely want to tune in if you haven't already to find out why we called it My African Work Bay. Heavy on the bay. But it was lots and lots of fun, and you get to see how everything played out. The first 3 episodes are already out on our YouTube. And if you are wondering, yes, the 4th episode is coming out as well. So just stay tuned for that. That is also the first update. Just reassuring you guys, the 4th episode is coming because we had a few people asking. So yes, don't worry, we got you. The reason also we had to kind of push back that premiere was so that we can finalize our recent trip in August. And that was our 3rd trip actually. But I'll get into that a little bit later. So our second trip of the year was to Johannesburg, South Africa. So this year, our main country of focus is South Africa. Each year we have a different country of focus. Last year was Zimbabwe. This year is South Africa. And next year, it's looking like it might be a country in West Africa. We won't say just yet. We've hinted at it a few times, but we'll keep it as a surprise for you guys. So yes, this year we're focusing on South Africa. So our second trip was actually with yours truly, and I got to host a group from Toronto actually, which is where I'm normally based. So I got to invite some people that I really admire who are doing really dope things in Toronto. They are part of a podcast called Extra Gravy Podcast. Shout out to them. They are a group of very dope creators within the city doing various things. And when we were in South Africa, I wanted to make sure that they got to see the creative industries that exist in South Africa. So we got to meet comedians, we got to meet other podcast hosts, and visit one of the biggest podcast studios in South Africa, Mashabela Studios, which also houses the studio for Podcast and Chill. That was really, really exciting. We also got to meet entertainers, musicians, other content creators. It was just epic. Okay, and I really, really can't wait for you guys to see those episodes. It was so exciting. It was so much fun. We got to share a bit of it on our social media, so you can go back and look at some of the posts that we had from that trip. But episodes from that trip will be going up on our YouTube, and that will be before the end of this year. Now, for the last trip, for the 3rd trip, which was the most recent one in August, we took a group of women this time. So shout out to the women. We called our 3rd trip Boss Moves Trip because we wanted to really support and highlight women who are entrepreneurs or business owners, or just, making boss moves, right? So they got to go to Cape Town as well. They got to explore many of the other things that we didn't get to do on the first trip to Cape Town, and we can't wait to share those episodes, but you'll have to stay tuned to see when those will be dropping. You always want to make sure to stay tuned on our YouTube. There's always something to watch on there. If it's not past trips from last year and the trips that we've already premiered this year, you will definitely have episodes to look forward to from every trip that we go on. And aside from episodes from our trips and our free adventures, we will also be having different types of content on our YouTube that will be premiering again before the end of this year. Probably right around the holidays, you'll start seeing a lot of new content from us. We've been working on a few ideas and a few segments that we are going to be posting on our YouTube. We've always had it in mind to bring a variety of things beyond just episodes from our trips. We want to be a place that when you think of Africa, you think of us. When you want to know what's going on in Africa, you want to think of Jet Lag Africa. So we want to definitely show you a variety of things, and we just want to talk about all the possibilities that Africa has to offer. So I'm really excited for 2025, and you can look forward to that. And last but absolutely not least, we are very excited to be venturing into a partnership with African Tourism Union, where we will be offering trip packages for Sierra Leone in December 2024. There will be a 1-week trip, and this is definitely something we've always wanted to be a part of, to offer trip packages for people who come to us and they say that they want to travel, but they may not necessarily want to be a part of our free trips, maybe because they would rather have different types of activities that they partake in on the trip, or maybe they don't want to be a part of the filming or the YouTube. So this is still an opportunity for you to visit Africa, for you to still have someone do all of the heavy lifting, do all of the planning for you, so you just show up and you have fun. And it's also great because this trip package features a lot of activities. There's going to be a carnival celebration during that trip, and that is always something to look forward to. Carnival is usually a big festival for different countries, and they all do it differently. So this would be your opportunity to see how they do it in Sierra Leone. And then as well, there's a second trip offering for the Gambia in 2025. So you can check out our website for all of that information and to book the trip. It gives you an opportunity to, like I said, visit Africa in a different way than how we do it at Jet Lag Africa. We just want to make sure that you are coming to the continent and you are having fun. So that is it for now. That is all the updates that I have for you. And I just want to remind you guys that you can always check out our YouTube to see what shows, what trip episodes that we have going on. And as well, you can check out our Instagram to see frequent and daily posts from us. And that's where you also get to keep up with us to see in real time new things that are going on. If you want to ask any questions or just reach out to us in any way, definitely email us at jetlagafrica@gmail.com, or you can send us a DM on our Instagram. It is also at jetlagafrica. And with that, I thank you guys for your continuous support. It has been a great year so far. We have a lot of exciting things. There's even things that I didn't mention yet, but it's because it's in the works, and we want to make sure that all the stones are laid before we send out the news. But definitely stick around with us, because we have a lot more to do, a lot more adventures to have, and we are really excited and looking forward to it. And just remember, no one does it like Jet Lag Africa. See you guys. Bye.